Hey guys, in today's episode I'm going to show you how to change the brakes on your car and how to turn this into this. So the first thing you want to do is to make sure the car is in park. And usually we would pull the handbrake, but we're changing the rear brakes, and if we would pull the handbrake now, we couldn't get the brake disc off. And that's why we don't pull the handbrake now. Now we're gonna jack up the car, and here we need to make sure that we're gonna put the jack on the jack stands. In this case we have these square plastics, that's the jack points for the car. Here we're gonna put the jack. Also, when you jack up the car, make sure that you put something below the car, so if the jack fails you didn't get hurt. And now we need to remove the wheel. Okay, after you remove the wheel, we need to remove this bolt, this one here. Then we need to remove this plastics here. From here now we can access the handbrake, because the handbrake on this vehicle works like a drum brake. It's inside the disc, and at the most vehicle the handbrake is powered by the caliper. But on this vehicle it's inside of the brake disc. Also at the most BMWs it's inside the brake disc. Now we need to remove the spring. It's pretty easy if you take just a screwdriver, a flathead, push it here, and then you can take it out. There you go. After that we need to remove the sensor cable. Just undo this here, unclip it here and here on top. And now we need to remove these plastics here. Underneath there are two screws. In this case it's imbus 7. There are two, one on top and one below. Okay, now we got these bolts out. Give them a little push. Okay, that's the top one, and the lower one I already got out. And now you can take this off. Sometimes you need to press the brake caliper a bit back, the piston, because the brake pads are stuck on this rusty ring around the brake disc. Therefore you just take a screwdriver, put it in here between the brake disc and the brake pads, like this, and after that this should come off pretty easy. There we go. That's the old ones. That's the other one. And always make sure to put the caliper somewhere on top so the brake line isn't under any stress. We can put it right here, and don't let them hang here. So if you let them hang here around, you can damage the brake lines. Now we need to remove these two bolts for the bracket. There one here, I already loosened them. One is here on top, one is down there. If we remove them, we can remove the brake caliper bracket. And now we should be able to remove the disc. So after we removed everything, we want to make sure that all these spots where the brake pads are sliding on, we need to clean them up pretty good. Also, we want to clean the hub pretty good, because that's important. If we don't clean this up, the brake disc will rust on there, and it's very hard for the next person to get it off. So okay, here we have the new brake disc, and we cleaned everything up. Now we can Put a new brake disc on. You don't want to over torque these little screws. They're just to hold the brake disc and they don't really need to be that tight. This screw is not important at all. They're just make your life easier to hold the brake disc in place. But anyway, the brake disc will hold if you put the wheel on and the wheel lug nuts of the wheel. Okay, now we need to push the piston back. Therefore we have this tool here. Okay, this should be enough. Right. Now we can take the bracket back on. And put everything back together in reverse order. After that we're gonna put the brake pads in here. The other one goes in here. This. And if you have a new sensor cable, don't forget to put it in here. I used the old one because it's still good. So, and after we put the brake pads back in, we can slide the caliper back on, and then we need to put these two screws back in. So after we tightened everything up to specs, we put back these plastic caps on the back here, one up and one on the other side below. And now we put this spring back on. Here's again a little tip. If you put it like this, and then you can press it with your fingers in, just like that. Don't forget this plastic cap. I don't know where I put it. Oh, here. There it is. Put this back in, and now you're done.
Don't forget your tire.
Yes, don't forget your tire. And make sure before you start the car to pump the brake pedal a few times to apply pressure to the system, because you push the caliper all the way, the piston and the caliper all the way back, and now you need to pump the brake pedal a few times to get some brake pressure again. And that's it for today's episode. See you in the next one.
Peace.
Bye.